Before I start this, what if I want to give another thanks to Nectar, who made this thumbnail again. And, I just want to thank everybody who watched my last video. I didn't think I would get that many views, or likes, or comments. And I just want to give a big thanks to you guys. And thanks for everybody who subscribed. I know I said too much, and I'm going to try to keep that on a down low this time. Because I hate that word. Um, I'm gonna edit this video a little bit, but I'm not gonna edit it as much as I did last time, or on my last video, because that video, even though it was 14 minutes, took up about 600 megabytes of my storage, and I don't really got that much storage. I only have like a $250 phone, so yeah, that it these videos are gonna eat up my storage like it's a fucking Subway sandwich. And if you're hungry, that Subway sandwich does taste good. Had it yesterday, you know. Alright, oh, whatever. Where we last left off was, Naruto falling asleep in the lake because he got tired and, couldn't move around. He couldn't move his limbs. But if you guys didn't know, you don't sink on water. Like, you float. So he floats to land. And even though, he has a backpack, it's not that heavy. Like, what could he have at most? Like, I don't know, the scroll, maybe some food, some clothes, maybe some water. That's about it. It's gonna be that heavy. So, yeah, he floats to land where, Zabuza and Haku find him. And Zabuza, trying to rob him. Fucking slaps the shit out of him. Naruto wakes up and sees a kunai to his throat, and Zabuza just says, give me all the money you have and I won't kill you. And Naruto, and Zabuza also saw his, leaf headband, and he in this whatever, I'm just gonna say he doesn't like the leaf. So either way, he's gonna kill him because why not? He's a mercenary, I guess you could say. He is a rogue ninja, so yeah. So he sees the leaf headband on him, and Naruto being like, really sad and like really angry at the same time, doesn't do it, and Zabuza starts, making the kunai a little, puts a little pressure on the kunai, is what I should say. And Naruto he already thinks he's gonna die, so it's either way. He just like closes his eyes and just, he just like, well, this is my life now. When Haku stops him, and Zabuza's like, what are you doing? He doesn't want to hand over his money, and then Haku just is like, he's just a kid, just let him go. Then Zabuza, um, you know, I guess he has a little bit of emotion towards kids. I mean, he did save Haku, so he still lets Naruto go, but just tells him to like fucking fuck off. Don't come close to us. Naruto, seeing that he had a kunai and he doesn't, tells him to give him his kunai. Zabuza's kunai, and Zabuza gives it to him because even if he tries to put up a fight, Zabuza is easily gonna win. This guy put up a fight against Kakashi, who had a Sharingan. So he gives it to him, and Naruto takes off his headband and just crosses, the leaf headband off. Zabuza, seeing this, starts laughing. He's like, oh, he just starts laughing. He's just like, I see you're a rogue ninja too. So, what's your little story? You know, and Naruto explains how he was, banished from the village because he had the nine tails, and how he killed Uzumaki, who actually manipulated him, and Zabuza kind of feeling pity for him, uh, just like tells him that if he needs anything, they'll be there. Just like a friendly rogue ninja help, I guess. I don't know what to call that. And by the way, Haku's gonna be a female because I always had a I always had a liking to Haku. I always thought she was kind of cute, even though it's a he. I ain't gay, but if she was a female, I would be on one knee begging, if you feel me. uh, no, I would though. So Haku, kind of getting the hots for Naruto. Tells him that if he wants to stay with them, if he wants to stay with Zabuza and Haku, he can. And Naruto accepts this offer because he has nowhere else to go. And that's about it for like that's dang, this video is about to be short. Thought this was gonna be a long ass video. Uh, I have to think. Dang. I didn't get any sleep yet last night. Alright. So, Zabuza and Haku start training Naruto as he is the Nine Tails, and they want him to harness his power. I mean, not in that way, but like like just Nine Tails chakra. Zabuza teaches Naruto how to wield a sword, and he also does him like makes him carry like weights. So, you know how heavy Zabuza's sword is. He wants him to be as strong as him. Zabuza wants Naruto to be strong as him. There we go. And Haku, being really precise with her needles, teaches him how to be precise and how to throw needles and how to also be stealthy. And at this time, Naruto and Haku start having a little bond. They have they cook a little bit. They have fun. Zabuza seeing this, he smiles to himself because even though he said Haku was a tool, he still liked him in the inside. Zabuza is a kind person. But he's not that kind because he did kill all his friends in the Mist Village just to graduate. But anyways, so about a month or two goes along. Naruto has gotten about half as strong as Zabuza, but he still can't hold the sword because that sword is, I don't know how much it weighs. It weighs a lot though. And they always have spars and everything. And Naruto is really precise. He's a little, no, he's not as precise as Haku, but he's getting close. And Zabuza and Haku can see this. Like they're seeing that he has a talent for killing, for like stealthy, because like if you kill, if you know where a nerve is on the throat, you can instantly kill somebody without anybody knowing. And so, that day, Haku, Zabuza, and Naruto go to a bar, and they're just sitting around drinking until somebody was hitting on Haku, and Naruto, not liking this, instantly breaks his freaking arm, and it was weak. Like let's say he was not a chunin, but not a Jonin, like in the between. I forgot what their name. Okay, I should have done my research before I did this video. Oh well, I'll do it next time. When I say that, I'll do it never. I won't do that. I won't. I never do research on these videos. That's why I'm freaking stuttering so much. I probably said you know like so much by now. Anyways, you know, and it turns out this guy was a gang leader. It wasn't Gato, of course, but he was, you know, just a gang leader who like terrorized people around this village. This, of course, isn't the Mist Village yet, but it's close. So Naruto beat up all of them, killed all of them actually, took their money because they need money. And you know, Zabuza is seeing, you know, how good Naruto is with needles. I forgot what they were called. Give me 1 second. Alright, I say I won't do research, but I had to. I had to. I don't know, it was annoying me because I didn't know what the needle's name was. It was a Senbon. Should have fucking known. Should have known. Anyways, you know, Naruto's precision is better than Haku's now, you know. He, after the bar fight, of course, Zabuza walks up to Naruto and asks him if he wants a sword. But Naruto, knowing that a sword is not really suited for him, says, you know, he'll be good, you know. And Zabuza saying that this was no ordinary sword, Naruto got intrigued and was like, what is it? Like, you know, what is it called? And Zabuza was like, it's one of the seven deadly swords called Nuribani. Fuck, I don't know how it's called. It's like the needle sword. It's like right here in the thumbnail, right there. Uh, Naruto, not knowing what this was, asks some info about it, and Zabuza tells him that, you know, it's a string sword, literally, and it can, you know, kill people, like 10 people in a row. You know, you don't. It's just like the string is super long, and if you actually know how to use it properly, um, you know, you could be unstoppable. Naruto, really wanting this sword, is, you know, asked them where they can get it, and Zabuza, knowing where they could get it, well, told him that, you know, they have to kill the current owner of the sword. Uh, so Naruto, not really caring if he had to kill anymore because he is part of Zabuza's crew now, and yeah, so they try to find information about the current owner of Nuribani. If you guys know how to pronounce that, let me know down in the comments because this is frustrating me. I would know the current owner of, you know, the string sword right now, but here, you know, I'll go see it real quick. All right, I just looked it up, and his name is Kushimaru. I don't know why these names are so hard to pronounce. Like, who made these names? Like, goddamn. Okay, Kushimaru. I'm just gonna call him that. And I just looked up. That's not how you say Nuribani. It's Nuibani. So, excuse me for my bad pronouncing skills. I guess I don't know what to call that. Um. Anyways, they find some information that Kushimaru is in the village in the cloud, and he's trying to he's trying to assassinate the Raikage. I mean, the sword is good for assassination, so they did, you know. They're like, oh, but Zabuza was laughing. He's like, that idiot thinks he can kill the Raikage one of the strongest Hokages in the whole world, and the fastest Hokage as well. So they start going into you know, the village hidden in the clouds. And mercenaries or rogue ninjas, they can't really enter, so they have to like go in stealthy. Um, they camped out for a good 3-4 days until there was no guards, and then they just rushed in, and they kept their presence in a down low because they didn't want to be found or anything. They did more information gathering and found that he was gonna do it in about a good week. So in that week, Naruto and Haku and Zabuza train, and Naruto is about 75%. Wait, what am I about to say? He's almost as strong as Zabuza. Not he can kind of wield his sword, but he he can only wield it for like a good 1 minute until he just collapses from the pain that the sword puts you in. Um, so a week passes by, and they find Kushimaru and going to the Hokage's building or the Raikage's building, and them seeing their perfect chance, follows him and find out that you know he's trying to assassinate him. Like not even he's not even trying to assassinate him. He's just going there like head first, not really caring. They thought he was on like a mission or something, because Zabuza knows that Kushimaru isn't like this. He tries to be as stealthy as possible. Like he's literally trying to kill himself. Like just going head first. And yeah, the Raikage sees this and calls B over. Because he knows the seven ninja of the swordmen are strong, and he doesn't know if they came with one seven ninja of the swordmen, or like all of them came to assassinate him. So he just calls B over just in case. And by the time Kushimaru actually arrives to the door of where the Raikage is, he gets killed off by Zabuza. And Zabuza slowly opens the Raikage's room, and the Raikage is already ready with his lightning cloak, like second form, B in his, I don't know, 64 sword stance or something. I don't know. How do you even do that? Like, how do you have 64 swords? Or I don't know if it was 34. Where do you fit all that? Like, what? Where do you fit all those swords? Like, one goes on his knee. How do you even move around with, like, all those swords? What is he? Okay, whatever. This is Naruto. This is not the real world. This is Naruto. Gotta remember that. Gotta remember that. The Raikage gets a little confused, not knowing, why one of the seven ninjas of the swordmen would kill another one, and he would ask what's happening, and Zabuza would explain, how Kushimaru was trying to kill you, and other things. And then the Raikage asked what their purpose was for saving him, and they would point at Naruto and the sword. Haku would point at the sword, and Zabuza would point at Naruto. And then Haku would start talking, saying that they killed him so they could get his sword. And the Raikage, kind of noticing who Naruto was like, wait, so since you guys are rogue ninja, I've heard of a blonde boy who had the nine tails, looking just like Naruto, who had the nine tails. And Zabuza, not really caring if any if everybody knew in the room knew that he was the nine tails, just straight out said, Naruto was the nine tails. and the Raikage was right. And the Raikage was like started to laugh. He was like, "So the Nine Tails has finally come." He wants to recruit Naruto. Is what I'm trying to say. And Naruto saying that if he was gonna be recruited, Haku and Zabuza had to be recruited, or had to be recruited into the village. And the Raikage was fine with that. So he's literally gonna get the strongest of the Nine Tails. I mean, all the Nine Tails. Well, all the nine QB. Just gonna say it. Whatever. I'm telling you, these names are super hard to pronounce. Like, goddamn, just like make it just a little bit easier. Just a little bit easier. And the Raikage. I said again. I really gotta stop. Like, I can't stop. It's like an addiction. Like, I feel like I am addicted to saying Like, I've never been this addicted to saying Like, fuck. Like, I ain't high or anything. Alright, give me 1 second. I'm gonna try drinking some water and see if that helps. I didn't think me drinking water would take me 2 hours. Like, goddamn. I had to vacuum the house, to look after my little bird. It's cockatiel, by the way. His name's Rocky. Because he was calling me daddy. Actually, no, he didn't do that. What am I saying? I would think that he would call me daddy, though. Or would he call me mommy? Dang. I wish I knew how to speak bird. Alright, well, enough about that. So the Raikage being nice, gives them like a big ass room for a big ass house for them to live in. And Naruto, wanting to train. And since he knows B is a B, is a is the holder of the Eight Tails, asks him to train him to become a perfect Jinchuriki. He also asks the Raikage to train him because he knows how fast the Raikage is, and he's also fuck that was a voice crack. He's also training on the Flying Raijin, and this is because I don't know if you guys remember this or not. On part 1, I told you guys that Naruto brought a scroll of his own, so he could write his own jutsu. And he wrote down 2 jutsu, actually 3 jutsus that he liked. One of them being, the Rasengan, and the other one being the Flying Raijin. And the third one I'm not gonna say it yet because even though he is training on that, he doesn't really know how to fully use the jutsu, or the forbidden jutsu, I should say. Sorry, I just had a freaking seizure of just coughing. I think it was the sparkling water. It was definitely the sparkling water. It's sparkling ice, lemon lime. If you ever buy some sparkling ice, don't drink this flavor. It tastes good, but the aftertaste is dog shit. Like, it does not taste good at all. Where was I? Yeah, Naruto does his own training. Well, he does training with B and the Raikage. And about 3 months passes by. 3 months pass by. And around this time, Naruto already understands the concept of the Flying Raijin. And he also can... He can also have the Five Tails cloak. I don't know if that's too OP or not, but he doesn't lose his sanity. His skin doesn't start, ripping off. He can hold his own. And then he also knows the first form of the lightning cloak. So yeah. And then the Raikage gives Naruto, Zabuza, and Haku a mission. Since Zabuza, Haku, and Naruto are still rogue ninjas, and nobody really knows about it except for, the Raikages or A's, closest friends, and also B. Nobody else knows that they're in the Cloud Village, or the village in the clouds. So he gives them a mission and tells them that there's this gang leader called Gato, and he's trying to hire somebody, to kill a bridge builder, and he tells them to go over there and just make it look like they're working for him, but in the end just kill him off. He's like a big threat. And then it's an S. No, it's not an S rank mission. It's about an 8 B to A rank mission. So yeah. So Naruto accepts, as this mission is pretty easy, since he does have his Nuibani. Dang, I don't know. The swords of the seven ninja swordsmen are so hard to pronounce. Like, god dang. Like, I would rather anything, do anything else than just pronounce it and make myself fucking embarrassed as fuck. Because I bet there's this one Japanese guy who's like, no, you don't pronounce it like that. You pronounce it like, you have to put an accent into it. You're like, Nuribani. I'm like, sorry, dude. What's the deal? Anyways, I said, again. I feel like the reason I say is because I have nothing else to say. I feel like that's the reason. That probably is the reason. Alright, so, as Naruto is going to the land of waves, he's training with his needle, his Nuibani, and he finds a new technique. Even Zabuza didn't know this, and Zabuza did know this, but he just didn't want to tell him. As they say, the sword chooses the master. So he wanted Naruto to learn the secrets of the sword himself. And he figured out that the sword can not only make one string, but it can make 2, 3, or 4 strings. As many as he wants, actually. But he has to put a lot of chakra into it. If he wants to make like 100, that's going to be a lot of chakra. That's going to be as much chakra as maybe the 2 tails. And that might be a lot of chakra, but I don't want him to be too overpowered. Because, I like overpowered what ifs, but I don't like too overpowered what ifs. Because, if he's too overpowered, then he could just, destroy the Otsutsuki. Episode 1, the what if is already ending in about 10 minutes. So, yeah, I don't want that. He figured that out, and Gato, they made their way over to Gato. When Gato saw them, he instantly knew who Zabuza, Haku, and Naruto were, as their name has been spread around for a while that Naruto, or the Nine Tails, has been seen walking around with Zabuza, the demon of the hidden mist. And Gato instantly hires them because he knows that they're gonna get their job done. And in the end, he's gonna try to kill them off. But what? See, I never understood this in the original. How did Gato think that he was gonna try to kill Zabuza when Zabuza could take down Kakashi? This guy was stupid. What? Even the people he hired, those 1,000 people he hired, who Zabuza killed, were tuning at most, at best actually. They were no match. Even Naruto, making 100 shadow clones, could easily kill them. Easily. No zero cloak needed. Oh yeah, by the way, I think I forgot to mention this. Zabuza and Haku have gotten better, a lot better, at their fighting skills, and just generally they've just gotten stronger. Since they do have somebody who is the Nine Tails to train with, and if they injure him, he can instantly reheal and just keep on fighting. Zabuza has gotten like a lot stronger. Like I would say a little stronger than Kakashi, but that might actually he's stronger than Kakashi. And I don't know if this was in the original or not, but is Haku stronger than Zabuza? I think he said so. So Haku is stronger than Zabuza. There we go. Clear the misunderstandings. Gato gives them their mission to kill the bridge builder. And this kind of goes to original, but so Zabuza hires those two demon brothers, two Chunin brothers. I don't remember. He hires those people and they do a sneak attack on Team 7. And I know what you're thinking, this is not when Team 7 was supposed to get the Land of Waves arc. And I know that, but since they were missing one person from their team, they couldn't really they could not really get the missions. They could only do like D rank missions for like the time being, for like the last 4 months, maybe 5 months. And they finally got a new person, which is Sai. Because I don't really know who anybody else to replace him with. If you guys have anybody else to replace him with, please let me know, because I feel like Sai is the best candidate for this. But I don't know. Sorry about that. Yeah, so they get attacked, and Sasuke actually, doing the same as in canon, takes down the demon brothers. And Sai was like, put a fake smile on and was like, good job. And Kakashi comes out and like pretending that he never died. But unlike original, Naruto doesn't, throw a kunai at the rabbit, which was actually a transformation of Zabuza. And yeah. So Zabuza comes out, throws his sword, and lands on top of it. And so does Naruto with his needle sword. And then everybody was just happy to see Naruto, They were like, hey, Naruto, we finally found you. But Naruto still had his guard up, He had his needle sword out. He was, and he also had a kunai out. Actually, no, he didn't have his needle sword out. So when Zabuza threw his sword and made his, like, big entrance, this is when Zabuza and Naruto appeared. He just had a kunai. Because he just doesn't want to reveal his secrets just yet. Everybody, took down their guard. So did Kakashi, but, like, he's always on guard. With the Sharingan and everything. But Naruto was going for that kill. And was he did a... Fuck, what was it called? Give me 1 second, I have to do more research. Alright, Naruto used the body flicker jutsu. Okay, that took me a while. I actually had to look up what Shisui Uchiha was known for. I was gonna say Shadow Step, but that's like from a manga I read about like 2 days ago. So that doesn't have any relevance to Naruto. And goes behind the bridge builder. Okay, this is not like a fucking porn scene or anything, so don't worry. And puts a kunai to his neck. And Sasuke, seeing this, is already trying to go for Naruto. And Naruto and Sasuke just start having a battle, and Sakura, no Sai, Sai just doesn't scream out, but just like yells like why they're fighting, like why are they fighting? I thought he thought they were friends, and then Naruto and Sasuke just start laughing. Like, Sasuke was actually kind of shocked that Naruto knew that he was playing around, and he just asked how Naruto knew, and Naruto was like, he's like, I knew you too well. I know you would never do this to your best friend. And then it just gave like a high five to each other. And when Naruto sees Sakura, he instantly gets like his third cloak, like third tails cloak, and just freaking just sends all the chakra towards Sakura, and she's frightened as fuck. Like she's on both of her knees, like begging for her not to die. Like she's begging. She was like, "I'm sorry, Naruto. I know I did something wrong. She's trying to give all the reasons why she shouldn't die and like what she did wrong and why she won't do it again. And Naruto is just like, he just deactivates his form, but he instantly puts a kunai to her neck, and she's like, she just says, "I'm sorry." Naruto says, "You know what? I won't kill you now, but there'll be a time. There, there will be a time when the time will come when I will have to." And Sakura's already frightened by Naruto. You know, now she's gonna try to stay away from him. If she sees him, she's gonna be like 2 miles away, and she's gonna start running. And Sasuke also looks at Sakura that way, and he's like, starts talking to Naruto and saying, they've been treating Sakura horribly. She has no friends now, just like Naruto, but we don't gotta talk about that. And Sasuke also talks about how he got stronger and how he unlocked his Sharingan. But it's only one Tomoe. Tomoe. And I know this isn't going as original, but see, when Naruto left, Sasuke felt so sad that he unlocked his first Tomoe. And Kakashi saying this trained him for a while. And he's a little bit stronger than in canon. He's actually a lot more stronger than canon. But he's not even close to Naruto. Naruto also tells him about how he learned multiple jutsus. One of them being this, he shows off his, the flying Rajin, and he puts a tag on Sasuke. He also puts a tag on Kakashi, and he like, goes over to like a lake, where Zabuza and Kakashi were fighting, and he just uses the flying Rajin, just teleports right behind Kakashi, and just like pokes him. He's like, and then Kakashi is just like fucking shocked. He's like, how? How do you know this jutsu? And Naruto explains how, when he stole the scroll of sealing, he had a scroll of his own, and, he wrote down all the jutsus he wanted. He also shows off his Rasengan, and Kakashi is just, like, frightened by him. Because the fourth Hokage was known for his flying Raijin, and if Naruto has a flying Raijin, he's already, I don't know, a good candidate for Hokage. But since he was banished, he can't really come back. And now Kakashi's actually thinking of getting Naruto back in the village, you know, because it is his sensei's son. And then last but not least, he also shows off his lightning cloak. And Kakashi, being kind of surprised by this, asks how he learned it. And Naruto just tells him how, how they live in the village in the clouds now. They should come over and see him. And Sasuke, already hearing this, is like, well, I'm not part of the Leaf Village anymore. He's like, I'm coming with you, Naruto. Take me. Take me with you. Okay, that sounded kind of gay, but, I always thought Naruto and Sasuke were kind of gay. So we're gonna have that little bit of gay relationship here and too. Even though Naruto likes Haku, because she'd be kind of hot. She is kind of hot. Okay? Even though she was a male. Or he was a male. I mean, I don't care. We could literally do it like right in that forest where Naruto met. But this time it's a she, so Naruto isn't gay. And Kakashi, hearing this, he's like, you can't do that, because if you're gonna leave, I'm gonna leave too. And yeah, so Sasuke and then Sakura is just left behind. And so was Sai, because who needs Sai? Sai was like a good character, but in the beginning he was like a little shitty ass character. I have no emotions, looking ass, fucking stupid. Anyways, I was just reminiscing about how I hate Sai, but they Naruto, says that he's gonna teleport them back to the Leaf Village, and they're like, what? How? Because they know like Naruto never came really close to it, and Zabuza just says they were doing a mission close to the Leaf Village, and Naruto just put a tag close to it. So Kakashi, Sasuke, Sakura, and Sai was teleported close to the Leaf Village, and not right there. Zabuza and Haku was left behind as they needed to do something. Nothing sexual or anything, I swear. Because Haku's Naruto's girl. And, Sasuke goes up to the Hokage and tells him, he's leaving the Leaf Village. Either that he's gonna leave or he's gonna be banished. One or the other. And the Hokage is like, what? You can't do that. That's not how it works. He's like, this is not how it works. And Danzo walks in trying to report a mission or trying to report something to the Hokage. Overhears this and he's like, you will never, we can't let you can't be banished from the village. We will not let you leave from the village. And, Kakashi comes in, he's like, I'm also leaving. And Danzo's just like, what? You guys are like the only people in the village who actually have a Sharingan, and you guys want to leave now. And, Kakashi's just like, well, yeah, we don't like this village anymore. And the third Hokage kind of understanding, kind of why, because he can kind of sense something, but he doesn't really know what it is. He can sense something. And Danzo is like, he calls in his Anbu, he's like, I will not let you go. And the Hokage is just sitting there, He doesn't give two fucks. He's like, either they're gonna leave, or they're gonna stay, and they're gonna be locked up, so. And Danzo's probably gonna take their eyes, but the Hokage doesn't know that. And then Naruto teleports in with his 5 toes cloak activated, with his Raikage. I mean, not his Raikage, his lightning form. Yeah, it's just the first form, anyways. And with Rasengan in hand. And the Hokage just is like, oh, I knew it. He sensed something. He didn't know what it was, but he had like suspicions that it was Naruto, but he knew something was gonna happen. So Danzo, seeing this, was like, how dare you come back to this village, you banished brat. And he tells his Anbu to go after Naruto. And Naruto, in a blink of an eye, kills 5 Anbu out of the 10. It takes him like less than 1 second. And then the other 5 Anbu also try to rush him at once. And he already killed him. He took out his Nui Bani, and instantly kills him. Now, if you guys never saw how the Nui Bani works, I don't know. I guess I'll put a link to a video. No, I'll just put a link to like a website that explains how it works. And yeah. Now the Hokage is not mad at this because it's Danzo's Anbu, not his Anbu. So, and it was only 10 Anbu. And he was banished from the village. So he's a rogue ninja, so he does have the right to kill anybody he wants because he's a rogue ninja. He doesn't really have a village headband right now. And, Danzo tries to put him under. No, this is going to be the hardest word to pronounce. Katsumatsukami? Fuck. I don't know how to pronounce it, alright? I've literally been practicing before this video, and I still got it wrong. It's the genjutsu that makes people, not know that they're under a genjutsu. And, makes them follow any orders that the user allows, or the user wants. He tries to put them under it, and it works for Sasuke and Kakashi, but Naruto notices it and just breaks that shit. And I know how you guys are like, it's not that easy to break Katsumatsukami, or I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce it. See, but like, I'm just gonna say that Kunibani just has like a technique that can break any genjutsu. Not any genjutsu, like not like the Tsukuyomi or anything. Even though the Tsukuyomi is less powerful than Katsumatsukami. Well, whatever. It's gonna be able to break any genjutsu now. Because fuck it. I don't care. Never said, this what if it's not gonna be overpowered. Okay. So, Danzo and the Hokage notices this and he's like, what? You have... Because Danzo did need to, open up his little eye band or eye patch thing, and also have to reveal his arm. And the Hokage instantly, like, with a blink of an eye, like, already is behind Danzo. And already has, like, his, staff out, and is about to kill him. Like, he killed Shisui. And he was, like, one of the best, Uchiha of his time. Or was the best Uchiha of his time. Like, he had the Mangekyo Sharingan. He was known for his, I lost the name of the jutsu again. Give me 1 second. Alright, body flicker. I gotta remember body flicker. He was known for his body flicker technique as well. And, Danzo starts laughing. He's like, you can't kill me. I'm an asset to the village. Without me, my Amba will, never obey your commands. And, the Hokage not really giving two fucks. It's like, it's whatever. He just, puts his rod, his, like, when he was fighting Orochimaru, the rod he used, yeah, he puts that shit through his heart, and he dies. But he comes back to life. Because of, the genjutsu. I'm not gonna say it. And then keeps on doing it until he runs out of lives. And the Hokage is just, like, easily killing him. Like, it's actually, like, light work for him. He's like a kid at a playground. He's actually having fun. Because, like, he's really pissed off. Like, he wants to kill Danzo from the bottom of his heart. And now he has the reason to. And when it was his last, last Sharingan he could use, Danzo was, like, already on his, like, on his last two limbs. And starts trying to make a run for it. And calls in his Anbu. But this time, Naruto intervenes and kills the Anbu. And the third Hokage goes after Danzo. And comes back with his head. And it takes out his eye and gives it to Naruto. He won't use the Sharingan, of course, because I don't want him to have the Sharingan. But he says, take this to Itachi. And Sasuke is like, what? You mean that traitor? What is this? Why does he have his, why does he have to get a Sharingan? Another Sharingan? And then, the third Hokage says, since you guys are leaving, you guys, deserve the truth. And the third Hokage tells about how Itachi was ordered to kill the Uchiha clan by Danzo and everybody else because there was a coup. And now he thinks about it, he should have never followed Danzo's, you know, order. And I said, again, I am going to fucking stab myself. Ordered. He should have just never taken Danzo's order and made Itachi kill them. So after Sasuke hears about this, he's like super pissed off. Like not at the third Hokage, just at the whole village. Like not at the whole village, just at the elders and anybody who wanted it to happen. Like wanted Itachi to kill the Uchiha clan. Give me 1 second. Alright. Dang, that took a long time. Like, what is this? Like, my bladder is horrible. Like, I think this was the freaking 5th time I had to go to the bathroom today. Or, like, this video, I should say. And I wouldn't even be at the bathroom for this long if it wasn't for my freaking mom. She was like, "Hey, Cameron. Oh. Shit, I gotta edit that out. Fuck. Well, everybody knows my name now. Fuck. Um, can you go do the laundry? And then can you look after your sister for a while? Oh my god, it took me so long. And then, yeah. Anyways, where we left off was Sasuke being mad at the elders for making his brother, kill the whole clan. And, Sasuke just says, I'll get my revenge. Even though he already got his revenge because he called, because the third Hokage killed Danzo. He still wants to, like, I don't know, kill everybody else who wanted his brother to do that. And Naruto just puts his hand on Sasuke's shoulder and just like, well, says, I promise we'll get your revenge. And Sasuke just like nods. And the Hokage is like, well, if you guys really want to leave, I'm not gonna stop you. This village has treated everybody here except for Kakashi pretty poorly. You know, and the most being for Naruto. Fuck, I'm saying too much. Uh, because he always looked at it was always looked at funny. He always got beat up. Oh yeah, by the way, um, you know how I don't know if I should make Hinata still love Naruto. I don't know. Shit, this might be a harem. Fuck. Well, whatever. I'll decide that later. Sasuke bows to the third Hokage and says like, "Thank you. You were one of the best people in this village," and heads for the village gates. And Sakura just like starts crying. She's like, "Sasuke, please don't leave me. You know, I always wanted. I'm sorry for all the things I did to Naruto." Sasuke just looks at her with his Sharingan activated, and just like, I don't know, hits her in the back of her head. Says like, "I fucking hate you," and just hits her on the back of her head, making her pass out. And Sai, on the other hand, um, now he doesn't have anybody to work for since Danzo is dead. And actually, I feel like deep inside his heart, he did want Danzo to die. Actually, he doesn't. He didn't. No, he doesn't know about that yet. He doesn't know about that. I was about to say, he was angry at Danzo for killing his brother. but he doesn't know that. Since he doesn't have anybody to work for, he asked Naruto if he could come along. Naruto doesn't really know who Sai is, and declines the offer. So but this might change in the tuning exams. I don't know. Anyways, Naruto teleports, uses the flying Raijin. Sorry about the background noise. I'm in the basement right now. And my basement, if anybody on the second floor walks around, like, it makes such a loud squeaking noise. Like, my ears hurt. Like, my ears actually hurt. Naruto teleports them back to where they were, where Zabuza and Haku were. And Zabuza and Haku were like, just cooking some fish. Actually, they just went hunting and got like a bear. Would there be a bear out there? Yeah, sure. Let's just say there was a bear out there. And they're like congratulating them. Welcome to the Cloud Village, even though they aren't there yet. Sasuke. Did I just say Sasuke? No, I said Sasuke. Is like, thank you, Naruto, for getting me out of that village, getting me out of that shithole. Naruto just says, we're best friends, forever. They just give like each other a hug. Kakashi, on the other hand, is like, is talking to Zabuza and like finds out he's actually kind of a chill guy, even though he's in the bingo book, and so is Naruto and Haku. They're pretty chill. And Kakashi finds out that Zabuza's stronger than him. It's like, what? And then he also finds out that Haku has a Kekkei with ice and everything. They start talking about it. Naruto talks to Sasuke and Haku. Well, Kakashi and Zabuza talk to each other. It was basically just Naruto and Haku telling how, they were in a relationship. Sasuke's like, ooh, I saw you already got, like, some ladies after you. But Sasuke is like, well, you never felt my pain anyways. They just start laughing, and Haku doesn't understand what he means by this. And then Naruto had to fill her in, because in the original, how Sasuke always had fan girls. Give me a second. Alright, sorry about that. My little sister was crying. She was being a really jackass. And my mom always yells at me because I never look after her. Well, because I don't want to look, and then like I don't want to say this to my mom, but like I really don't want to look after her. Like, I asked for a sister when I was like 8 years old, but like I asked for a sister, not a little bitch. Like, fucking A. Uh, anyways, uh, after Naruto, fills Haku in about how Sasuke always had fangirls, he also tells Sasuke about his Kunabani, the needle sword. Sasuke is like freaking amazed by it. He wants one of his own. He wants one of the seven ninja, just like one of the seven swords. And Naruto's like, I think we can arrange that for you. After a while, they started eating. Then at nighttime, Naruto just teleports them back to the Cloud Village. and starts walking back to their house. And that's where I'm gonna leave it off. It's already about, the video is already about an hour. I was actually planning to make it 45 minutes. Actually, I was just planning to make it 40 minutes. If you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe, and comment down below if you liked it. And I want to know what your feedback is, if you guys want like 20-minute videos, or like 40-minute videos, or like hour-long videos. Thanks for watching.